Capers for Super NES. Yeah, this game has a nostalgic value for me because I used to own this game and I hated it. I hated it so much. This is the worst platformer game ever. And yeah, I don't know. I think I just maybe got it for like for Christmas, and I played it a couple of days, and then I was like, forget it. I'm gonna return to Super Mario World or Mario Kart because this was just horrible. And I think I actually managed to actually sell the game, so I didn't have to play it again. And I think I only like maybe I beat the first level, but yeah, that was enough. And I don't know how long I'm gonna be playing this because you're gonna see this is below average, you know. Let's just reset the game so you can see the intro. Hanna-Barbera. Blue Turtle.
Here comes Yogi!
And that's obviously from the TV series, which I actually never watched because I don't think Yogi Bear was shown on Finnish TV, at least in the 90s when I was a kid. Although it probably was shown on Cartoon Network, but I didn't have Cartoon Network. Although my grandparents had Cartoon Network, but I hardly ever had a chance to watch it. I remember watching Scooby-Doo and Flintstones maybe a couple of times. Okay, so here's your, world map. I think that's all. So you have levels in Jellystone Park. The music is not too bad, I still remember these tunes. But it's just so bland, And that's the trouble with these licensed games, that they're so bland usually. You see one, you have seen all of them. So yeah, Yogi runs. You get more. The longer you press left or right, the faster he runs. It's interesting that even though he runs slow or fast, his animation doesn't change. So that's pretty weird. If he's running faster, shouldn't his feet move faster? But no, you just slide faster. The sprite slides faster. Then you can jump. No double jump. You stomp on enemies by jumping on them. That you have no attacks, as far as I know. The only button that does anything on Super NES is this B button. You cannot do anything. All other buttons are useless. You have a pause menu, which is not a menu. It just freezes the screen. Select does nothing. L and R do nothing. You cannot watch up. You cannot look up. You cannot look down. You can only crouch a little bit. You cannot roll. And it's quite simple. There's no parallax scrolling. It's just static background. And you collect things. You collect these watches because I don't know why. And your life bar is a cake. And then you collect these one. These give you points. So yeah, the only goal in this game is just collect everything, get points, and finish the stages and don't die. So yeah, this is fun only like 15 minutes and then it gets boring. because there's nothing, there's no new mechanics. Although there's these blue things that show where you have visited, so at least there's something, some dynamics. Yeah, bunnies, you can jump on these. And then they're using Cartoon Network, you know, or Hanna-Barbera sound effects. I don't think there are any secrets, at least big secrets. There are no like shortcuts, or I think there's just one bonus. There's bonus stage if you collect all those stopwatches. So you get like a bonus level. And these dudes, I think they just commit to suicide. No, they actually turn around. So yeah, not having any attack is also like... There are like 6 buttons on... 4 buttons plus L and R, Super NES, and only one is used. This was also released for Mega Drive, so Mega Drive have only 3 buttons, but still. I couldn't think any other uses for the controller. There are really no secrets here. Guess yeah, that's the damage sound. That gets annoying so fast. I think you can get up there, yes. Let's pull out there. So yeah, there's a little bit exploration, but you are like pushing it if you say this is like a Metroid. No, this is not Metroid, this is no Mario. Exploration part is just I think it's unintentional. They didn't know what to do with the levels, so they just figured out, let's put everything, and then you have to backtrack a little bit here and there because the game design is so messy, the level design is so messy. So yeah, I don't know. The only thing that's positive is the sound design is quite nice. You know, there's like that jingle what you hear when you collect those stopwatches. Do 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 do. So it's like a Big Ben sound. Do 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 do. But the sound effects themselves, they are quite muffled. I don't know what they, you know, maybe they are low quality samples or they're just compressed a lot. The music itself is quite boring, but I've heard worse music, so I'm not complaining too much. I'm bored already. Wait a second. I think I soft locked myself because I cannot get to the other side. Yeah, well, I didn't soft lock, but you know, I cannot get past if I drop these things. know if you can get up anymore. But yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't want anyone to be forced to play this game 100%. You know, it's so boring. I don't even think Mike Matei has played this game because this is so boring. Oh, I guess I have to get up there. The levels themselves are quite large, you know. So yeah, but that's Super Nintendo. Super Nintendo can do big levels. I think I missed something, but whatever. Yeah, I missed 7 clock watches. And 11, those blue things. But like I showed, it's pretty much impossible to get back on backtrack to get everything. So yeah, and yeah, I don't think there are any bosses. So the only goal is actually reach the goal. But yeah, this game really, you know, even though it sucks, it's still nostalgic. I remember playing this and probably Lemmings 2 a lot. That was probably like 1997 or something. Before I got Nintendo 64. So I would play this and Lemmings 2. Obviously Lemmings 2 was a lot better game. I think I should just sometimes try to continue my gameplay of Lemmings 2. I don't know why I'm obsessed to get these. Whatever. So I think the only thing you can get from those collecting those clock watches is the bonus level. Maybe, I'm not quite sure. You know, I understand that you know, Super Mario World also had a like point scoring, but you know, this wasn't really an arcade game, so you know, having a score or high score, it wasn't really interesting, you know, in 1994 anymore. Moving or okay, I already did this. Just gonna see the death animation. So 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. And that's the death. You just look at the camera. Wanna see what's the game over screen? How many lives I actually have? Okay, that's the game over. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to play this like more than this. You know, some games, even though they are nostalgic, are so bad that you don't want to waste any time on them. This is one of those games, you know. The good thing is that I didn't use my own like allowance money, but I actually had a pretty bad experiences when I actually had saved like months for allowance, and then I bought a game and that sucked. One game is I think it's for Nintendo 64. There was like a racing game, something. It's by Titus. It was a Lamborghini game, and it was really bad game, you know. And I hated it because I could have like a buy Zelda Majora's Mask or Super Smash Bros. But no, I bought some stupid racing game that was really bad, and I was bored within an hour. Even had a pretty poor frame rate, so yeah, I still a little bit annoyed that I couldn't like I never owned a Zelda Majora's Mask because, well, I didn't buy it. I didn't have money for that, and I could have bought it that time, but no, I bought some stupid racing game. So yeah, but you know, luckily with the emulators I have since been able to experience Majora's Mask, so, but unfortunately it's not part of my childhood like this one. You know, you cannot own everything, and you cannot do all good decisions. You know, in the 90s, if you were a kid, you went to a game store to buy a game, and you had to usually make the decision there what games they had, and you did the decision by the box art. So if the box art was cool, you would buy the game. You know, I didn't own any, you know, I didn't subscribe to any like video game magazines, so I couldn't read reviews about games, so I didn't know what games were good and worth playing, so that explains why my decisions weren't that good sometimes. So yeah. And speaking of Zelda, I haven't finished Maniac, so I should continue that at at some point. I remember getting stuck last time, so I don't know. But another thing is I would like to play Ocarina of Time, you know, and maybe the DS 3D version, you know, just for the nostalgia's sake. Obviously I haven't... Oh, there's the bonus stage. You actually don't have to collect all those stopwatches. This is dream time. And there's like a time limit, you have to collect things, but this is only for like a score. You don't gain anything from this. So yeah, if you don't care about the points, I think the whole game, at least this dream part, is just a waste of time, you know. Personally, I don't care about the points, so I don't know why I'm doing this. Well, I don't care about the... Okay, you get the... Wait a second. You get part of the stopwatch. I think there's something in this, you know. You have to collect these pieces, but I don't know what they do. So there might be something else in this game that I am not aware of. So maybe if you collect all these things, you can get like maybe surprise ending, good ending, I don't know. But frankly, I don't even care. Just go here. Oh, I don't want to finish the level. Oh, I think the clock watch, yeah, it all gives you time for the dream stage, you know. So if you are low on stopwatches, you cannot get the piece. But I don't know if each level has that dream bonus stage. So yeah. So yeah, I would say that this isn't a bad game, you know. It plays well. There's no like game breaking glitches, or the music isn't annoying, and the controls work. Lion King, even though I think Lion King is better game than this one, still I think Lion King has pretty big problems when it comes to the gameplay, you know. The hit detection and so on, it's bad. Here it's quite good. So I think this is if this game engine would be used for something else, and maybe it would be more interesting than Yogi Bear, and we would have to collect something else, and maybe there was an attack, you know, punch or something like that. Then I think this could be a good game. But now it's just a, you know, licensed game. Boring. But you know, I'm actually interested in you know, experiencing these licensed games. So maybe next time I will play some other licensed games. You know, there are many licensed games there. Animaniacs, at least for Super Nintendo, and there are like Speedy Gonzales, and Roadrunner, and Bugs Bunny, and Donald Duck, and Mickey Mouse, Tiny Toons. So there are many licensed games to play, at least for Super NES and NES and Mega Drive. So let's see, maybe I will play something. But for now, thanks for watching. Bye bye.